Good evening. Alone we can do little, together we can do so much, once said by Helen Keller. Welcome to BMC News Live, presented by Al Hilal Hospitals and Medical Centers English News. Myself Shina Sultana joining you with the daily news updates. Today's headlines. Gulf Air performed low-emission flypast at Bahrain Grand Prix 2023. The Royal Humanitarian Foundation won the Excellence Prize in Orphan Care 2023. Bahrain to host Council of Presidents of the United Nations General Assembly meeting on March 6 and 7. Kuwait reappointed Sheikh Ahmed Nawaf Al Ahmad Al Sabah as Prime Minister. Flooding in southern Malaysia forced 40,000 people to flee homes. Today's news in detail. Gulf Air performed a low-emission flypast at Bahrain Grand Prix. Gulf Air, the national carrier of the Kingdom of Bahrain and the world's most improved airlines 2022, performed a low-emission flypast at the 2023 Formula One season opener over the Bahrain International Circuit at Insakir this evening. Gulf Air unveiled its first Boeing 787-9 Dreamliner with its new corporate identity at the Formula One Gulf Air Bahrain Grand Prix 2018 and performed its iconic flypast this evening using sustainable aviation fuel SAF for the third year in a row. Commenting on behalf of Gulf Air, Chief Executive Officer Captain Walid Al-Awali said, "For the third year in a row, we mark the beginning of the race with a truly special low-emission flypast as a commitment to our future strategy to explore the use of sustainable aviation fuel in our aircraft and standing by our own commitments to lower our carbon emissions." The Royal Humanitarian Foundation won the Excellence Prize in Orphan Care 2023. The Royal Humanitarian Foundation RHF has won the International Excellence Prize in Orphan Care 2023. RHF Board of Trustees member Dr. Hassan Kamal received the award on behalf of RHF during the honoring ceremony, which was held as part of the 4th International Conference on Orphan Care 2023, which was held under the honorary patronage of Supreme Council for Health SCH President Lieutenant General Dr. Sheikh Mohammed bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, attended by Health Ministry Under Secretary Dr. Walid bin Khalifa Al Mina. The event was organized by the Regional Network for Social Responsibility in cooperation with the Global Center for Sustainable Development under the auspices of Her Royal Highness Princess Al Jawara bint Ibrahim Al Ibrahim, Chair for Building Human Capacity in Orphan Care Institutions in Arab countries. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa issued Royal Order 11 of 2023. His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa issued Royal Order 11 of 2023, appointing Dr. Majid bin Ali Al Naimi as Public Affairs Minister at the Royal Court. The Royal Court Minister shall implement this Royal Order, which takes effect upon its issuance in the Official Gazette. Bahrain to host Council of Presidents of the United Nations General Assembly meeting on March 6th and 7th. Following an invitation from His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa, the Kingdom of Bahrain will host the meeting of the Council of Presidents of the United Nations General Assembly, which will be held on March 6 and 7 under the chairmanship of Dr. Han Song-so, UNCPGA Chair. The Council, which includes Sheikha Haya bint Rashid Al Khalifa, President of the 61st UNGA session, will discuss main issues on the UNGA agenda. The session will also discuss other related issues including cybersecurity and combating cybercrime based on the role of Council as the permanent leadership forum to promote pluralism and international cooperation with the aim of consolidating the UN goals of the United Nations, foremost of which is international security and international. LMRA conducted a joint inspection campaign. The Labour Market Regulatory Authority (LMRA) conducted a joint inspection campaign in the Northern Governorate in coordination with the Nationality Passports and Residence Affairs (NPRA) of the Ministry of Interior and the Northern Governorate Police Directorate. The campaign resulted in reporting number of violations related to the labour market and residency laws. The cases were referred for legal action. LMRA states its commitment to report any violation through a continuous and intensive inspection plan in coordination with the relevant government entities. Kuwait reappointed Sheikh Ahmed Nawaf Al Ahmed Al Sabah as Prime Minister. The Kuwaiti Emirate has reappointed Sheikh Ahmed Nawaf Al Ahmed Al Sabah as Prime Minister and assigned him to nominate members of the new government, the state news agency KUNA reported on Sunday, citing a decree from the Emirate. Crown Prince Sheikh Michel Al Ahmed Al Sabah, who has taken over most of the ruling Emirate's duties, moved last year to end feuding by naming Sheikh Ahmed as Premier, dissolving parliament and calling early polls in which opposition members made gains. Now we shall go for a short commercial break.
The 16th branch of Megamart and Macromart supermarkets in Bahrain has opened in Sahala. The best offers are available to the customers at affordable rates. Everyone is welcome. During and around the opening day, a variety of fish including salmon, meat and dairy products, roastery, frozen items, food and non-food items, groceries, fruits and vegetables, electronics, garments and ready-to-eat food items are available to the customers at affordable rates. Hearty welcome to all. Megamart and Macromart, your favorite shopping destination.
വാട്ടിയ വാഴയിലയിൽ കുത്തരിച്ചോറും പരിപ്പും പപ്പടവും സാമ്പാറും അവിയലും തോരനുമൊക്കെയായി ഒരു പൊതിച്ചോറ് കിട്ടിയാലോ? കൊതിച്ചു നിൽക്കാതെ വരൂ മോനോ ലൗഞ്ച് ആൻഡ് റെസ്റ്റോറന്റിലേക്ക്.
Welcome back. Lights of Kindness in association with Al Hilal Hospital, Hamad Town are expected to conduct free medical camp in celebration of the 3rd anniversary of the Lights of Kindness on 17th March 2023, Friday from 8 a.m. to 12:30 p.m. at the Al Hilal Hospital, Hamad Town. The test includes blood pressure, blood sugar, BMI, body mass index, total cholesterol, creatinine, kidney screening, SGPT, liver screening, and doctor consultation. For registration and further inquiry, please contact on 36221399 or 33841252. Saudi Arabia to introduce yoga in universities. Saudi Arabia is set to introduce yoga in its universities due to its significance for mental and physical health. Several agreements will be signed with major institutions, major universities in Saudi Arabia to support and promote yoga over the next few months, according to Saudi Yoga Committee President Nouf Al-Marwai. During her participation in the fourth session titled Development and Promotion of New Sports Games in Universities, Al-Marwai explained that the committee was striving hard to introduce yoga to universities, emphasizing the importance of practicing it in the regular basis for health and wellness. 1,085 people sought refuge due to Jakarta's Plumpang fuel depot fire. The Jakarta Regional Disaster Mitigation Agency said that 1,085 people sought refuge in some nearby buildings following a fire that broke out at a fuel storage depot operated by State Energy Company Pertamina in Plumbang, North Jakarta. The fire broke out on Friday at around 8:10 p.m. Western Indonesian Standard Time. Joint officers that are coordinated by BPBD have provided services to the evacuees. Acting Head of Data, Information and Communication Center of the National Disaster Mitigation Agency has said. Turkey earthquake death toll rose to 45,000 plus. Turkey Interior Minister Süleyman Soylu said that the death toll in Turkey from last month's massive earthquakes has rose to 45,968 plus. Speaking in the southern city of Antakya, devastated by the earthquake, Soylu said that 4,267 of the people killed in Turkey were Syrian citizens. Flooding in southern Malaysia forced 40,000 people to flee homes. Flooding resulting from days of torrential rain has forced almost 40,000 people to flee their homes in Malaysia's southern Johor state bordering Singapore. At least 4 people have died during the past week, officials said on Saturday. We used to always prepare for the rainy season in November and December, Muhammad Noor Saad, a 57-year-old resident in the town, has said. Each household had a boat, but now with the unpredictable weather, it seems that we are not prepared and it's become chaotic. Authorities have set up more than 200 relief shelters for people displaced by the floods, the National Disaster Management has added. We consider infra as the driving force of the economy, said India's Prime Minister Narendra Modi. To make India a developed nation by 2047, infrastructure development needs to move in top gear, Prime Minister Narendra Modi said Saturday. Speaking at a post-budget webinar, the Prime Minister said that infrastructure development, which is in the driving force of the economy, will make India a developed nation by 2047. Infrastructure development is the driving force of the country's economy. Now we have to improve our speed and move it top gear, he added. Modi recalled large connectivity projects undertaken by successive rulers like Maurya, Ashoka, Sher Shah, the Cholas in the south, and even the British, and said that development of highway routes have always been part of development of the country. With this, we come to the end of today's news. Stay tuned for daily news updates in BMC News Live English at 7:30 p.m. Thank you so much for watching. Signing off by Shina Sultana. Good night.